Hey there, Aquarius. It's Jen here. Thanks for joining me. I'm doing your mid-May reading. So, um, before I want to talk about the full moon, but what I'm getting for you guys is that you're really researching things, like you're falling down a rabbit hole, I guess is what everyone calls it now. Um, but I see you really researching something. I see it more not as just um, lots of different things, but really doing a deep dive on something that has caught your attention. Um, that I think you'll really be enjoying. You may even be considering. You may be doing this research. I feel like in some way it could be something you've thought about for a long time, but it may be something you kind of stumbled upon that has just again, like you're on the internet and you're like, oh, what's this? And then all of a sudden, but it leads to something really sort of in depth that you really go deep on. You may even consider um, writing about it or doing a documentary about it. It's something you're talking about. Or you're just getting into it. It could be something like the tarot. Um, you can spend a lifetime learning about the tarot, which is something I really like about it. Yeah, so that's kind of fun and cool. I like that. And that really does go. So we have on May 26th a full supermoon lunar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius. And eclipses go back 6 months, go forward 6 months. Um, they cover a much broader period of time than a regular full moon. And it's in the sign of Sag, which is ruled by Jupiter. And it's very expansive. So what is Sag and Jupiter? It's very positive, optimistic, lucky, even spontaneous. They like to travel, they like to explore. Sagittarius likes to um, talk about things and ponder things and discuss things. They don't like to debate, they don't like to be rigid. They're a mutable sign. So they like to, again, explore topics, explore ideas, but they're not but they don't want to be too fixed on anything. They want to be able to just explore freely. So I see you freely exploring something. Um, so you may be traveling. It could be, again, this new topic. It could be a new person, even. That's interesting. Or exploring with a new person. It could be exploring your sexuality. Um, an openness. Sagittarius is open minded, and Jupiter expands, 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 expands. So the way I'm seeing this is if you think about yourself, your center, and you imagine a bubble coming out or all around you, and the bubble's just growing and growing and growing, and it just keeps the positive things in, but keeps pushing negative things out. And so you distance yourself from negativity because Sagittarian knows what's important in life. They don't get hung up on the details, which can be annoying and isn't necessarily serve them all the time. But realizing that breaking something and getting really upset about that in the long run is just not significant. It's not important. So they understand that relationships and spending time with people that support you and care about you and exploring life and living life is way more of value than worrying about who puts the toilet paper roll on the toilet paper um, holder. I guess this. Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is it's one of my favorite cards in the deck. You know, I think because I'm a Sagittarius, because I like the independence of it. This person, um, they handle their own stuff. They're not tied down by things. They're adults. they're like, I can earn my own money. I can get the oil changed in my car. I can take care of my house. I can save money. If I say I'm going to get up and work out, I get up and work out. If, they very much have confidence because they can trust in themselves. And there's some bird. What bird is that? I know the sound, but I don't know what bird it goes with. Um, oh, maybe it's a blue. I don't know. Anywho, so this person they don't have to be, but they can be sort of a confirmed bachelor, bachelorette. Ooh, we got the lovers under that. Oh, and the ace of wands. Okay, yeah. So definitely, if you've been single, um, watch out because someone's coming in. But I think it's perfect because you have your shit together. So it's so hard when you don't have your shit together and then you get together with someone else that doesn't have their shit together. At least in some people do seem to have all their shit together, but we need to both have at least some of our shit together. So if you're in this zone, right? And you're single, you can be like this and be with someone. And it's usually you're probably doing pretty well, unless if you're both this way. But if the other person is constantly leaning on you or wanting something from you, like it's a need, you can feel tied down and trapped and like, come on, like stand on your own 2 feet. You're an adult too. You're not my job. Um, can't we coexist together? I do feel someone coming in that fits that. And if you're with someone that you're realizing doesn't fit that, you may move away from them. You may distance yourself from them. Ooh, the devil, Capricorn energy. He looks so much like, I'll probably say the name wrong, Jack and Hagar. Whatever, from Game of Thrones, doesn't he? The faceless man. Queen of Swords, there you guys are, front and center. Wheel of Fortune, yes. This is very much a Jupiter type energy as well. Your fortune looking up, things are changing. So the Queen of Swords will use that sword to help facilitate cutting ties from energies or people or situations that are not healthy, that are dragging them down. She's turned her back on this devil. So she's, again, expanding the good and pushing away the negative. She's making her own fortune, though. She's looking forward. She's like, things will change and I'm moving forward and I'm ready to accept those new things. So this could be a divorce or cutting ties with some sort of situation. Maybe someone who is petty, who is sweating the small stuff, like we were talking about with Jupiter. Like, my philosophy's changed, and I value different things now. Oh God, it scared me. Sorry about that. My alarm. Yeah, I just see you being in a really, really good, secure place. And when you're there, you're realizing certain friendships or situations or relationships just don't really fit anymore. And are, I guess, what people would say is a lower vibration. And you're just okay with letting it go because you just, people are allowed to have their own journey. So you're not negative towards them, but you're just like, yeah, I can't have that in my life. It's not healthy for me. It's just kind of very matter of fact, and you move on. you move on. And in that way, you make your own good fortune, right? Because the lesson of the Wheel of Fortune is that, yeah, life's going to keep, there's going to be ups and downs, and this wheel keeps turning and turning. So the people who are on top, it's great for a while, but if they start spinning down, they're trying to hang on, or they're crushed beneath, or they're trying to claw their way back up. But if you can live right here in the center, all this crap just kind of goes around, and you just can stay in the center and be more peaceful and keep the big picture in mind. And you have a lot of more energy and time to invest in things instead of having all that anxiety about either trying to stay on top or clawing your way back up or what. That takes a tremendous amount of energy, and you're like, no, I just want to be responsible, handle my own shit. I mean, that's a Capricorn energy. Devil's in the details, right? And then just be chill. I don't need to then get dragged into other people's drama because they don't have their shit together. Interesting. So the person that you are meeting or bringing in, if that's applicable to you, is going to have their shit together. So that's a big deal. Congratulations, Aquarius. I'm jealous. All right. Have a wonderful May. Take care.